टाइगर मरा नहीं तब तक टाइगर हारा नहीं.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Salman Brothers. Long time no see, guys. We are actually making this video for the Wire of Spy Universe, and we started our channel with Pathaan's release date actually.
Yes, and in this video we will be reviewing Wire of Spy Universe's latest movie, Tiger 3.
Yes, and just to let you guys know that we are releasing like shorts in our channel, just to let you like know that we are still active and we are not gone yet.
Yeah, just to keep our subscribers active. And so without further ado, guys, we're gonna start our review for Tiger 3.
Yes.
Alright, so the first thing we want to talk about is the story of Tiger 3. What we expected was a little like it was a good storyline. I think it all revolves around Zoya mainly when she was a child from Zoya's past, and I like how they brought up like an important female role like that and showing the past, like where it all started from, and then we just get to the end, and I like that kind of relatability. So they did a good job on that. And so something else I want to talk about is later on when the story like continues, right? They show like they get involved in like a lot of characters from like Tiger.
Yes, like from the previous the franchise of Tiger, we got to see characters like Gopi. We got to see Gopi.
We got to see Gopi,
Captain Abrar, Javed, and other people.
Yes.
We were excited to see them.
Yes.
So that's
and they did introduce another like a new character in Zoya's flashback, right? It was actually Imran Hashmi. Like,
so he plays the main antagonist in this movie. I think Imran Hashmi as an antagonist is really good. He does really good acting. I love all his movies, right? He does a great job with his performances, and in this movie as an antagonist, I think he absolutely nailed it.
Yeah, and plus like it actually suits him because of his like
his getup was really good.
Movie actually like made him look like a real villain.
Yeah. Okay, so focusing more on the characters, I would like to talk about Katrina Kaif. She played as Zoya, as you all know, and like I guess her contribution to the story was very important. Like all her action scenes were very good as well, and I feel like they did a good job on revolving like the whole story of Tiger 3 around her childhood, because like the movie actually starts off with a young Zoya with her father, Nazar Sahab. We got to see that little topic in Tiger Part 1, where she said that, you know,
where she mentioned like clues about her father.
Yes, but they don't show too much of that. But in Tiger 3, that's the good thing about it. We get more revealed to us. So we also want to talk about is like let's talk about the VFX. I think the VFX was also something like good that they. I think it was moderate, maybe
because like sometimes we got to see in the movie like small scenes where the VFX was not necessary. Like if you gotta tell them that if they couldn't do the VFX, then there is no point. Like just like move it aside and just put like something important, a scene in there.
Like speaking of VFX, there's also action, right? And like in the first half, there were like some actions, right? Like 4 or 5 scenes of actions, right? And then in the first half, they actually like built up the story to the second half, where we got to see a lot of like a lot of fighting. Like second half was all about fighting.
I guess
and
I guess most of the crowd in the theater like they were cheering for that one cameo.
The one cameo, yes. We're not gonna mention any cameos, but we are going to say that there were cameos. We're not gonna get into details.
That's for you to find out. In the
the second half, just because of those fight scenes, it was very like intriguing and
engaging.
Engaging as well, bro.
For the second half to transition to the second half, I think Maneesh Sharma, he did a really good job. As a director, he also directed a fan, right? So he did a good job with the transition from like from the beginning of the movie to the end. I think it was really good for that.
And in like this movie, we didn't really get to see, like we got to see a lot like hand-to-hand combat, but it was mostly like, you know, with guns and stuff, right? But in like Pathaan, right, we get to see like a lot of hand-to-hand combat between Pathaan and like other people as well.
I just want to mention that when in Pathaan, right, we got to see like Salman Khan's cameo. It was very exciting because that was the first like it was a mix of the Wire F universe,
a collaboration between two movies.
And then like in the action scene in the train, right, Salman Khan's actions were like amazing. Like we actually got to see like this epic performance from Salman Khan, and especially the action choreographer. Like it actually showed his strength, his brawn that we get that is mentioned in all the other Tigers.
Yeah, exactly. I think that was really good. Something about different about Pathaan and Tiger 3 is their action. Pathaan does a lot more better in showing more brutal and like excessive.
Like it's so real.
fight
Like
scenes,
it's like top raw level action.
exactly.
But I just want to say like in Tiger 3 we didn't get to see that good of the action scenes, but like it was decent because like I just wanted to say something bad because like. It did look a little bit choreographed because it wasn't as fast as Pathaan.
Yeah,
Yes.
Pathaan was
Yeah,
more
it-
like James Bond.
Yeah, it was
something
like they
that, so-
fast tracked like all the action scenes in Pathaan, right?
But I
And
did
then-
like Tiger 3's like all the gun scenes, like the gunfights were good.
Yeah, and like
They
I
did
also
a
want
good
to talk
job.
about like in the middle of it, like all the music, right? I feel like action scenes, like I mean not action,
Action
scenes,
movies.
action movies,
Yeah.
my bad. Like they shouldn't really have that much like songs like in the middle of just like fighting.
Like
and stuff.
suspense, the suspense being built up in the movie is just cut off from the
Yes.
audience from the songs.
Like
Like
it's
Yeah,
very
like-
crucial to
Yeah,
have.
like in Pathaan, right? We only had 2 songs, which was like very like it was understanding,
Yeah.
right?
it
and then-
reflected on the characters of the movie.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
had
exactly.
a big impact on like the storyline, the plot of how the movie was gonna go. So it was totally reasonable.
Yeah, if we have like too many songs in like an action movie, then it would just make it dull.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the songs in Tiger 3 weren't like that good. Like it didn't have anything to do with
It wasn't like
plot.
that one special song that we had.
Well, yeah, even if they wanted to put a song, they could have just brought back Swags Swagat from part
yeah,
2,
facts,
right?
yeah.
Or
But
or
yeah.
even from part 1, the what was it? It was
Mashallah.
Yeah,
Mashallah, mashallah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So that we could have had like some like differentiation between the songs. So like maybe remove a few, but I think overall it was a really good movie. I really liked how I really liked seeing how everything like went throughout the
Just
movie.
clicked.
The plot
Just clicked.
It just
Yeah.
clicked. Yeah, I think so.
Wait,
Like
yeah. So I want to go. Wait, what were you saying?
so like for 1, 2, Tiger 1, 2, and 3. I think out of
Oh, yeah,
all of
yeah.
them 3, like this one, the newest one, I think it does a really a better job. I think out of all of them.
Nah, but
like,
here's where I
introduce-
disagree. I think that Tiger Part 2 is like best out of all of them, because like the whole suspense of the story is revolved around the hostage
Yes,
situation
yeah,
in the
yeah,
building,
yeah, in the
and we
building.
got to see like a real terrorist side to the like both India and Pakistan, where like the terrorists, like it was like seeing real life terrorists, and then in movies it was very
It gave you that mood, the
Yeah,
mood,
the
the
mood.
emotions that could really be
Yeah,
seen.
yeah, and I feel like part 1 was actually like it was good, right? In part 1, because in part 1 is like part 1 of every movie is like where we get to see new characters,
Yeah.
exciting scenes, right? And then in that, right, it was actually like early days of Raw and ISI, right? And then as they made the parts, part 3 was like I think it was
At its
good.
peak.
It was
but-
good, yeah. It was a good sequence.
Yeah.
Right now they have 3 parts, so we are waiting on. I think they might have a 4th too.
Maybe.
So they're probably releasing 4th in a later time. But I think it was a great trilogy, and
So I want to ask you guys what your ratings are for.
oh yeah.
Tiger
So
3.
I think I'd give it 4 stars. 4
Yeah.
stars out of 5.
I don't know about me, but I would just like a 4 or a 3.5. I don't know.
Well,
'cause
yeah,
you can take
well,
away.
points.
You can take away
Some-
half a point.
yeah,
point
for
for
songs.
songs.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would also like to give Tiger 3 4 because like as you said, songs, right?
Yeah.
And plus like
many
4
factors,
because
like-
the action scenes.
Yeah, action scenes.
But we don't
VFX
want to
and
like demote the musicians though. The music was really good,
Yeah.
but just adding too many songs is not it's not a good reason to cut
Yeah,
off
it's like
suspense.
it's like you just like we're just watching some fight scene, right? And then like 10 minutes later, you just
And
hear
then-
some
yeah.
song coming up. Like,
Yeah, I know.
Like for example, in the beginning, right, where we got to see like in the first 10 minutes of this movie, there was already a background song, and then it just transitioned into a full song.
I mean, in the beginning we already had like a story, right? It was
Yeah.
starting to build up, and then a song just cut it off.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
A point I would like to bring in is like we already got to see so many spy universe movies, but like it wasn't made back then. But we got to see like War, and then they brought Pathaan, where
Yeah.
the spy universe actually was
then they
created, and
created
then
the spy
it was Tiger, right? Tiger 3.
Well,
and
Tiger
then-
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Well, and then like what I really wanted to have in this movie was like Hrithik Roshan,
Yes.
Salman Khan, and SRK in one frame.
in one frame, yeah. But I guess they're saving that for another movie in the future.
Maybe like
Yeah.
a whole separate.
Yeah, and then
not
combine those 3 combined could like in one single mission they could those 3 people could just go to one mission rather than just complete it. Like you don't even need a whole squad or army, bro.
But that movie has to be something really big.
Yeah, exactly.
Since we have all 3 of them. So guys, we're gonna wrap up now. I think overall, Tiger 3 we gave it 3.5 for stars.
Yeah,
so we'll sell for 4
average
stars.
4.
Yeah, average 4 stars. So we think it was pretty good. Salman Khan and Katrina Kaif did a good job. Imran Hashmi as the villain, he was also very good. We loved the music, a little bit less on the songs. Director Maneesh Sharma did a great job.
Action is satisfactory.
Yes, the action was satisfactory.
Yes, and I want to say that in the future we will be releasing
more reaction
videos.
multiple reaction videos, because we know that you guys are waiting for those.
Yes. Yeah. Maybe we'll start off with Dunki trailer.
Yes.
You never know. Yes.
Or even Dunki movie review, bro.
Yes.
We are waiting for that.
Alright, so guys, we are going to wrap up now. This is Cinema Brothers signing off.